Hello, that's Simon Hengel from Tora Kukri. Thought it might be quite interesting to show you what goes into making a model for Tora Kukri. Now, I've done a video of this one fairly recently, the Rawalpindi Mark 1, and the Kami just done a fantastic job, really awesome. So what went into making this particular kukri? Well, initially the blade shape was taken from this Rawalpindi Mark 1, and I must say I really like the shape on this Rawalpindi Mark 1s. They're just very slightly different to the Fort William ones most of the time, but they seem to have a really nice shape, and I do like them. So this one was the original blade shape. It actually does come with a very nice tapering on it, if I can just get that for you. Yep. And so really nice. In fact, the Fort William ones, generally speaking, did not have such a nice tapering on the blade. And then I've got this Bhuta Singh and Sons Rawalpindi Mark 1, and this again had an even better tapering on it. You can see it's almost needle-like. So we used this one to get the tapering on the Tora model, and we used this one for the actual shape. So actually this one has a really nice cowdy. So I thought that'd be quite interesting to show you what goes into making one of my models, and this particular one, the Rawalpindi Mark 1. And by the way, the weight on this one's just incredible, really, for such a large blade. It's just amazingly light, which I did in fact cover in the original video. Now, what goes into making the Prestige Kukri? Well, that's this particular Kukri here, which came actually in a very nicely done, I guess Indian silver, type silver metal. Beautifully done scabbard. It's a beautiful blade, it must be said. So the original was this Dewy Chira, which was has a 33cm long blade. So I asked the Kami to use this model, but extend it by 8 centimetres to 34 centimetres. So, and they've done a fantastic job. So they copied the handle, and they copied the sort of silver band around there, and the silver butt cap, and the decoration by the spine. And that's what they used to make this wonderful series of the Prestige Kukri. I must say this again, the Kami done a fantastic job. So we ended up with the Prestige range, and this one is the Dewy Chira version of the Prestige range, very similar to the original, but just a little bit longer, and it's got a better balance, in fact, than the original one as well. Really nice. Again, the handle decoration is exactly as it is on the original, and has the same decoration by the spine. Just beautiful. Really nice, and as I say, better balance and feel than the original one as well. Then what went into making our Maharaja Kukri? Well, this is the one they did for me. How they got down to the weight on this one, as per the video I've done on it, I honestly do not know. Just absolutely fantastic. It's a very big blade, and it just doesn't feel like a 38cm long blade at all. Just fantastic, really. The original is this one here. Now, many people got overly excited because of a particular well-known collector who called it, because of this particular sign on it, I don't know if you can actually see it on there, but there's a tiny little maker's mark there. They called it Papa or Master, which means Master Bladesmith, etc. Well, it's just simply a maker's mark, and there's a lot of actually rubbish talked about this particular kukri, but the one thing I did do was I checked with Nepalese military historians, and they actually reckoned that this particular kukri was made for a very high quality regiment, something like the Royal Bodyguard for the King of Nepal, because it is above average. I don't deny that, but to call it that sign, the master copy, is just utter nonsense. It's simply a maker's mark. It's a very well made kukri. I mean, mine is a bit battered, that is for sure, but this was the basis for our Maharaja Kukri. Now, we have made it lighter and better, and given it a better balance, as we often do with our kukris, but this one comes with a horn handle and comes with the World War I type butt cap, just to give it a really nice finish. and honestly, it's a beautiful cookery. So that's what goes into getting our models made most of the time. Occasionally we've copied from pictures like the Harold Cookery, etc. And that's taken quite a few years to get that right. In fact, the latest one is actually perfect from that point of view. But generally speaking, we always use an original. If we feel the need, we will make it a slightly lighter and give it a better balance if we feel the need to do so, which we have done with some models, obviously, especially this Maharaja, because this one is an absolute beast to hold in your hand, and I think you'd need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger really to use this particular one. But nonetheless, it's well made, but it's like a double-handed axe really. But anyway, I thought it'd be interesting to show you what goes into these, into making our cookery. And of course, the one thing I would like to point out is it can take several samples to be made as well. So to come and put a lot of effort into getting it right, a lot of to and froing between myself and the Carney, and in the end, we do produce, I think, some excellent cookery for our customers. Anyway, thought you might find that interesting as to what goes into having a Tora Kukri produced. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your lives, and thank you for watching.